This is the day that the Lord has made. We are rejoicing and we're glad in it. We're beating the sun up. We drinking our morning Joe, and we ready to crush it on this terrific Tuesday. Here's a statement I want you to think about throughout the course of today. You can do anything, but you can't do everything. You could do anything you want to do, you could do, but you can't do everything. So this is directly associated to the law of the one thing. So there's a study that shows in order for you to get anything accomplished, you have to focus on the one thing that you know you're capable of doing right now. So whatever it is, financially, professionally, in a business, in your health, in a relationship, you could do anything, but you just can't do everything. Too many people try to tackle too many things at one time and never accomplish nothing. It's not because they can't do anything. It's because they can't do everything, and they're trying to do everything instead of the thing that they know that they can do. So let's look at a few areas. If in your finances, you want to get to a certain point where you're not in debt, you're not overwhelmed with bills, you got a little money saved up, set aside, you feel a little wiggle room, a little freedom, a little peace of mind. Well, first of all, you got to decide, what do you want to accomplish? Like, what is that dollar amount, right? What is that goal? What is the type of business it is that you want to do? What is the type of thing that you want to accomplish? The one thing. And then once you decide on it, you got to make sure that it's the thing that don't have you scattered. Because if you try the thing and it ain't working and you start jumping to everything, now you've lost the momentum of doing the one thing. So like, for example, I'm in a car. Well, if I say I want to go to Dubai, I got to accept the fact that a car ain't going to take me to Dubai. I'm going to have to get on the aircraft. So because I know I want to go to Dubai and I know it's going to take a different vehicle, then that means I got to get out of this vehicle and I got to find a vehicle that actually can get me there. I got to go to an airport. I got to get on an aircraft, right? Well, whatever the goal is that you want to accomplish, whatever the thing is that you want to see happen, you have to accept the fact that you might not be in the right vehicle. A lot of people are working on a job and they like, man, I want to get more money. I'm going to just get a second job. Is that the right vehicle? Is that going to get you to where you want to be? Or I want to start a business and I'm going to make money and I'm going to be debt free and I'm going to stop working and I'm going to do my business full time. Is that the right business? Because if it's not, you start out thinking, oh, I can do anything. But then you end up doing everything because the anything that you started doing or started pursuing stopped working or never started working. So you got to make sure that you are clear on what you want to accomplish, where you want to go, what you want to have. And then you got to be clear on, are you in the right vehicle? If you're not in the right vehicle, find the right vehicle and then go all in on the thing that you're doing so that you ain't scattered all the time doing 1,000 things. I talk to people all the time who start out doing one thing and then like 3 weeks later, well, I'm doing this. And then 2 months later, well, I'm also doing that. And then 6 months later, well, I'm going to do this too. You got to stick to the one thing. Everything that I'm doing in my life right now, let's just say for business and even for ministry, it started out with me doing one thing and just building on that thing. I started out in the real estate industry. My wife and I as a 2-person team, and we just built on that. So we found new angles within that industry, but we didn't allow people in other industries to throw us off and to get us into all these other things. We always have people that come to us, oh, we doing this over here. You need to get into that. You need to try this. No, I don't. I need to focus on knowing that I can do anything, but I can't do everything. And if I can do the one thing within this scope of my life that I know can get me to where I'm going, and I continue to work on it, to perfect it, to master it, to get better at it, to develop myself and to develop it, I'm going to end up getting to where I want to go. So remember that you can do anything, but you can't do everything. So stop trying to put your hand in all kinds of stuff and just put your hands in one thing and get really, really good at that one thing and make sure it's the one thing that can actually get you to where you want to go. Have an amazing Tuesday.